Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My name is Muhammad Shoaib. Welcome back. In today's video tutorial, we will learn about the user administration in the WinCC OA, what it is and why it's important, and how to configure different user roles like operator, supervisor, and engineer in the SCADA project. User administration is a security or access control mechanism that define who can access the system, what they can see, and what action they are allowed to perform. It ensures that only authorized user can monitor, control, or modify the system operation, which is critical for safety, security, and reliability in industrial environment. User administrator is used to create and manage the user account, assign the role and permissions, define password and access policies, and logging user action. Each user is assigned a role or privilege level, such as operator, supervisor, engineer. These roles determine what the user can do in the SCADA system. For example, we will understand some of the common user role in the SCADA. Like the first is the operator. It will allow to give any of the user operator privilege. Then the operator is a person who is who can monitor and control the system. They can view the trend, acknowledge the alarm, operate the pump, valves from the SCADA, but they cannot change the configuration like the set points. For example, here you can see we have the mixer plant, and here the right now it's a root user. Root user can have all of the privilege. For example, it can start or stop the pump. For example, if I press this button, so here you can find the bit is true now. Here double one, you can find this bit is true. If I will again press, you can find this bit become zero. If I will change any of the value, for example, 1, 2, then press enter. So here you can see the 40115 address, the value is changed. Okay. Now, if I will log in through the operator, if I will click right now, you can see the user name is root. For example, if I will log out, then again click and log in with the operator user, operator one. So right now you can see I'm login with the operator one. And right now, if I can, here you can see right now the value is true. If I will again press, the value is 1. But here you can see this is become disabled now. The color is little bit gray. If I will press it, it's not allow me, right now I'm pressing the mouse left button. It's not allow me to modify the value because right now I designed the system like operator only have the permission, but it's don't have the permission to change the set points. Set point, I give the permission only the supervisor can do the change the set point. Supervisor have the higher privilege than the operator, and they can acknowledge the alarm, change the set points, and other authorization operational control. He can do it. So, for example, let me change the account. For example, I will log out, click here, I will sign out, and now I will sign in with the supervisor account. So if you click here, you can see right now the account is a supervisor account. So supervisor account, I configure like that. So the supervisor account have the both permission. He can start and stop the pump. For example, right now the value is 0. If I will try to start the pump, here you can see its right value in the I controller. And here you can see right now 12 value. If I will click it here and I will put 1 4, press enter. So here you can see I receive value in my controller. So in this tutorial video, we will learn how we can configure the operator user and how we can configure the supervisor user to limit it the access for the operator and for the supervisor. Similar manner, you can define multiple levels of the user and you can define different types of role according to your process requirement. So let's jump to the configuration side. So we'll use the same project that we already created in our previous tutorial videos. Let's run the project. Okay. And let's put it group. Okay. Now I will go in the graphic editor, expand panels, click over the overview. So the first will configure will our users will go ahead in the system management, then permissions, then the user administration. Right now, this all is a default user. Okay. And I will like here, for example, if I click here for the root, here you can see this, we all have the different authorization level. Okay, for example, the first authorization, a visualization, normal user level, then extend user here. If you click here, you can get this all uh, authentication levels. Okay, and do have the all of the authentication. Like for example, operator, he have only the this. Okay, and similar manner, we have different level of the authorization. So the first I will create a group. For example, I have this operator. One of the operator group already exists, and now the new group I will add is the supervisor. For example, I will add the supervisor. Okay, click OK. Okay, now I will change modify the operator permissions. Okay, here you can see right now we have different types of operator have the permissions. For example, I will create a new permission level. For example, I will come here authorization level, and here I will modify it, select 6, and then click here. For example, I can say that the operator access and click OK. Select 7. I will set that supervisor access. Okay. Now level 6 and level 7. Now I will come back here in the group and supervisor. I will change the permission. Here you can see the level 6 and 7 just now. I configure it. If you bring the mouse, you can find the same supervisor level. In the tooltip, you can see that. So I will click it, just click it here. I want operator just the level 6 access. Click OK. And supervisor, whatever the level 6 operator have access, like 1, 2, 5, 6, same I will give to supervisor also. 1, 2, 5, 6, and one more the 7 level access also I will give to supervisor. Because I will configure the set point, only supervisor can change the set points. So That's why if I will click it close, now I will come here in the user level and I will click here. Now I already created this operator and supervisor groups. Now here I will add, for example, operator 1, and I will put the password, controller the 1 2 3, and from here I will add the operator, select the operator, and I will once this user will log in, then he have full of the level permission of the operator that I configure in the group. Click OK. Now I will add one more account like supervisor 1, and I will put the password. I will make sure. Okay. And then this supervisor will select, and now this is a member of this user account. Click OK. Okay. Now I will, that's it. Okay. So I will close it. Now, before close, if I will click it here, you can see my operator what all the like 1, 2, 5 and 6. Okay. While supervisor have 6 and 7. Now I will close it and I will also close this one. Okay. Now I will create a button and the some set point for the second. I will click here the push button and I will change text from here. Start, start. Okay. And now I will configure once I click it, click next. So from here, we already configure our data point elements. In previous tutorial, we use the same motor M01 command and mode and then start command. Click OK. I want to toggle. Okay, finish. Similar manner, I will configure the here for set points command. Click next. I will configure it data point element, that is a motor M01 command by set point, and that is a speed reference. Click OK, and I want to set, I will select the first option, click finish. Okay, perfect. Now before configure the authentication, we will run this and we'll see is right now the root user is login. As I show you, the root user have the full access. For example, right now if value is 1, if I will toggle it, so you can see the value is changing here somewhere. Here 115, the value is true. Now if I will again put it, the value will become false. Similar manner, I will put it here the 17, and here you can see 40 111. I receive this value. So now this both set point and the button is working perfectly in the root user because root user have the access of all levels. Now I will go back and I will go back in the graphic editor and just align both of them. Okay. Now to configure first button, so I will come here in the main. Okay. So here I will write the code. I will write dp connect plus tab key. Okay. After that, we'll put the class name. For example, check user. User. You can put it as user default condition. Okay. After that, my user ID UI. Okay, so I will select it, my user number, and put the concatenation, and I will put the username. I close it. Now I will with the same. I will create one more function. Void function name. I will pass string dp name dp name string the user name. Okay. Now I want like this button here is a one of the feature that is a enable. One is the function this is enable. If this value is become false, here you can see this color is gray. So now this will not allow to modify execute this button. So I will use the same functionality. I will write it here this and then enable, and then I will put it get user permission, press tab key, get user permission. Okay, and that is a level 6. Okay, if you select this one and press F1 key, so you will get the help, and it will once is if the authorization is true, then it will return the true value. Okay, if the true, then it will this button will enable, else it will become false. So that's it. In the previous tutorial video, we already explained DP connect. Once is the way the user is changed, then it will execute and then it will call these functions. Okay, we'll save and close, and I will actually copy this code same to use for the set point also. Here you note down I just added the 6th level because authorization 6 that is of our operator, and now I will here I will come here initialization, and I just to reduce the again typing time, so I will just modify it from 6 to 7. So that's it. Rest I will keep it same. Just save and close, and that's it. Now I will run it. Later I will shut down it, and I will start again. Here, right now, if I will log in with the main administrator user, that is a root that have the full access. So here you can see right now the value is 1151. If I will again click, so here it's become 0 now, and it's changing. So root user, here you can also see the value is 17. For example, I will put it 14, press enter. So here you can see I'm getting. Now I will change the user. I will click it here, sign out, and I will now log in as a operator. Okay, that user I just created, operator one, control. So if you see right now the operator one is user is there, and here you can see I can start it, and I can stop it also. So if I will click it now here in the here in this box, you can see is right now the disabled. because right now I only log in with the operator one. Okay, but my this button is perfectly working. Whatever I will change it from here. So now just I will log out from click it here, log out, and just again click and log in with the supervisor. Supervisor one and put the password. So now if you can see right now I'm logging with supervisor one, and you can see right now the value is one. If I will click it, now the value is become zero. And here also if I will put like 24 value, so here you can see it's perfectly updating the 24 value. So one of the important point that while the putting this configuration, for example, this and both of them here, while you are creating putting this the my user ID, okay, you do not have to select the integer one because it's taking as a string. For example, my UI, a two of the option is coming. If you will select this int one, then this script will not work. You must have to select the this top one option that is a it will pass as a string because it will pass the string value here into this function. Okay. Um, so Alhamdulillah, we learn in this tutorial video how we can configure the user authentication and user roles in the WinCC Siemens WinCC OA, and like that you can configure it in your project. And here you can see right now is both is enabled even if you sign out this user, and here you can see right now both is disabled. And once again you will log in user, whatever user you log in, for example I will log in operator one. So according to my user, here you can see I right now it's allow me to send command, but set point it's not allowed. So like that, it's depend on your user how you can configure for what permission you can give. Here I like configure for each button. You can configure, and I use like this for the particular button. You can configure right here also. Click over the panel and you can call it from here also. And here you just put the name of this button. Okay, and through button name you can also call like this property enable and disable that I show you this property. You can also configure for the this panel also, this panel scripting also, initial scripting from here you can configure it also. So Alhamdulillah, we learn how we can configure different operator and supervisor role in the WinCC, and how we can configure it, how we can create a user accounts, and how you can create a different operator and supervisor account, and to give two different operators to control the your SCADA application. So thanks for watching this video.